You see them on social media, you hear it from friends or people you work with. The narcissist is with somebody new. Maybe you see this and know that they've been with this person longer than they were in a relationship with you. So the problem has to be you, right? You were the problem because look how happy the narcissist is now with this new person. In this video, I want to give you proof the new supply is not, in fact, a successful relationship for the narcissist. Number 1, the immense boredom. Someone highly narcissistic has the attention span of a moth. It doesn't matter how great of a source the narcissist has, they get tired of it. It's really hard to imagine, but it's true. We're only ever brand new one time, and that one time does not last very long. There's a reason why. When people talk about love bombing, they typically say you get 3 to 6 months of a good time before it all just falls apart. As soon as you're being devalued by the narcissist, they are very, very bored of you and pretty much over the relationship. You might not even notice that you're being devalued, as a lot of the time it's incredibly subtle as it starts. Boredom can be dangerous for anyone, but especially a narcissist. Number 2, their long cast of extras. Since we just talked about the narcissist getting bored and how the new car smell can wear off really fast, naturally, what's going to happen when a narcissist gets really bored? Well, they're going to hoover one of their exes. Have you been hoovered by this person? They're already over their new source of supply and going behind the back of their new supply by talking to you. They might reach out, move forward, and groom other sources or begin to love bomb other people. A narcissist will always keep adding to their harem, and the harem refers to the group of people that the narcissist is abusing or has abused, the people on the back burner simply waiting their turn, and so on. There's a revolving door of supply, and it's just never, ever going to stop with a narcissist. Number 3, the social media mogul. I'm so tired of hearing about the narcissist on social media and tired of hearing about social media in general, but I have to talk about this. Don't take anything that the narcissist says or does on social media seriously. It's not hard to add a friend or show you're in a location or add a relationship status, a photo. All of us do it every single day. None of it has to be true. I can go on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere else and say, hey, I'm married to the greatest, most wonderful man in the world and tall and dark and handsome and perfect. And next summer we're going to Greece. Okay, none of this is happening. None of that, none of it at all. But I can say it. So who cares? Who cares what they're putting out there on social media? All I have to do is stand next to a hot guy at the grocery store and take a selfie and post it. Oh, look who I'm with. Don't do that because it's really creepy and cringy, but you still can. Why do you care so much about what you see or hear on their social media? That's the most important thing here. The thing you really have to ask yourself is, why is some of this bullshit that probably isn't even true? Why do you care so much about it? Here's the situation. No matter if they're madly in love with this person or using the fuck out of them, they've moved on. When a relationship ends, both people are going to move on and find someone else to be with. What they do with their new person, honestly, I hate to break it to you, it's none of your business. It has nothing to do with you. We really have to learn to stop being so angry about what a person does with somebody else. They're not doing it with you. Here's the thing. Oh, they're going on this vacation. They're doing this. They're doing that. We never did this. Do you want all of that back? Do you really? Do you want all the bullshit that comes with the selfies and the vacays and the parties and the day in, day out with this person? Because I promise you, since you have to take the bad with the good, you really, really, really don't want all of that back anyway. If you'd like to talk one-on-one about what you're going through or what you've gone through in a really toxic relationship, you can email BookAChatWithJess@gmail.com to set up private chats with me. Number 4. Anything but love. Narcissists don't want love. Love is scary. As I've said a million times, love requires intimacy and vulnerability on a level that a narcissist is just incapable of reaching. Do you want to know what a narcissist actually really wants? Attention, respect, fear, power, money, glory, fame, admiration, adoration, sex, control. basically anything but love. They're not interested in that idea at all. It's too permanent, it's too scary, and they don't want anything to do with it. So this relationship they're not in love with this person, and they don't care how much that person loves them. You, the new supply, anybody. We are a list of goods and services. They don't care how you feel, as long as you cough up what's rightfully theirs. Again, the respect, the fear, the money, the glory, all that. They don't care about anything else. Number 5, the super sucky Hoovers. I mentioned this briefly in the video earlier that if they're hoovering you or maybe another ex or they're grooming a new source, the person they have now is already old news. And if you haven't been hoovered, you just simply haven't waited long enough. Another thing that I want to point out that I referenced earlier is the love bombing phase doesn't last forever. Think about it, the love bombing phase. That's what I want you to pay attention to. This is a phase. You know this person has high levels of narcissism. You're learning about all that right now. Maybe you've been on my channel for years and you already know all this. You know that this little love bomby, they're so in love and everything is wonderful. You know that that isn't going to last and it's going to crash and it's going to burn. You know that this doesn't last. And I'm not entirely sure why people keep convincing themselves that this new person is the absolute love of their life. More to this point, even if it is, it doesn't change anything about what happened to you. You are not the love of their life. Look at the way they treated you. Why would you want this person to be the love of your life? They did horrific things to you. And you know better than this. This is a cycle. This is a disorder. They have to do this. You used to be the best person in the world, right? And look how quickly they turned on you. Well, guess what? The narcissist found your flaws, and guess what else? We all have those flaws. The narcissist is looking for a flawless person, and you and I both know they're going to go around and around and around and never find what they're looking for, because everybody has flaws, everybody has imperfections. The narcissist is doomed to do this over and over and over again. You're just kind of watching it unfold in real time. Number 7, the constant and consistent unhappiness. You know all of this is fake. You know it's all garbage. I really have to laugh because you know what a miserable loser this person is. You already know. You know that they're mean and moody and critical and bitter as shit and resentful. They're passive aggressive and petty. You were walking around on eggshells. God forbid if you share a feeling or an emotion or a thought you got lashed out at. Maybe you were hit. Maybe you were screamed at. You've seen that they will do really unspeakable, awful things just to get a little kick out of something or a small piece of enjoyment. As unhappy as they always are, why do you think that another person will fix this for them? Why do you think something or someone else will fix their just constant state of unhappiness? Nobody else in this world, nobody, I don't care who they are, nobody else is going to make us happy. No one else is going to make the narcissist happy. We have to learn how to love ourselves, value ourselves, and make ourselves happy. That isn't the narcissist's responsibility to do that for you. It's not your job to do that for the narcissist. The new supply will not and cannot make the narcissist happy. I have to say it, and I hate when I do that super cliche bullshit here where all of this has to come from us. You know the narcissist is incapable of making themselves happy. Self-loathing people with really low self-esteem and a poor opinion of themselves, they can't do that. Self-loathing people depend on others to regulate them. It's a losing game. It's a losing game, and you know that it is. How could they possibly be happy with somebody else? They're not happy with themselves. Nobody else is ever going to be able to fill that void for them. It just looks like it from time to time. If they've been with a new person longer than you, okay, who cares? They found a bigger doormat. They found somebody more willing to put up with the abuse. They found somebody who they can brainwash into thinking they're the problem longer than they could with you. This is not a contest that you want to win. There's no award for this. Time doesn't equal happiness. Who cares what they're doing and why they're doing it? Tell me some other signs that the narcissist's new supply is doomed to failure, because you know it and I know it. I highly encourage you to click the link in the video description if you would like to become a channel member. It greatly helps support my efforts here and the work that I do. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.